So, hello, we're back. I have a hat now. The hat's not important. And I've also exchanged the pom-poms. Because this is serious business. We need serious training for the lifty things. Because we're training at... Okay, I put the lifty things down. Okay, right. So, Rondo of Blood, 1993, Castlevania video gaming. Extraordinary good experience. Very fun game. And we're going to be backflipping a lot. And my hat's falling off. Wait, can you wear a Stetson sideways? Apparently now we can, although the hair is now blocking my vision, but that's not important. Let's start the run and I'll worry about being able to see afterwards. Okay, so... Okay, new plan. New plan. Yes, we're gonna... Oh, right, now we're thinking, Wyvern. Right, hat fixed. Brain, not really in there, but we can hope. And run ready to go. So, we play as Richter Belmont in the 18th century. Yes. And we're going to whip a few things here. That might be surprising. Okay, so I just messed up the prologue. Something that shouldn't actually be possible to be messed up. But that is okay, because start as you mean to go on in life. Well, I just messed up. Okay. No, I don't want to keep messing up. I want to, like, do the opposite of messing up. So the Penguin has taken a break for this run, because I feel like if I tried doing the whip-cancelled backflips here with the speedrunning Penguin, then my hand and or the Penguin would not survive. So, you see we backflip a lot in this run. Each backflip... ignore that. Each backflip we do saves, I think, between 0... Ignore that as well. Just ignore most of the... Ignore... Maybe just look away from the screen for a good 30 seconds or so until maybe I realise what's going on. But yeah, each whip cancel backflip that I actually do here saves between... I swear to God, if I die on the second screen, I am never going to live it down. Each whip cancel backflip I do... I want to finish my sentence! Each whip cancel backflip I do saves between 0.15 and 0.2 seconds. I don't think I've ever had to grab the meat there in my 5 years running this game. But that's okay. So we're going to do a little back and forth movement there to manip the pattern of that guy. We're going to come down the secret second. Timer isn't on. Okay, so the timer's on now. Time is a relative concept, you know? It's like Einstein once said, if you speedrun while starting your timer late, then that's fine because physics, mate. That is... Okay, I have to admit Einstein would probably be a bit less pleased with the fact I just fell down before the first boss. Ignore that. But that's okay. What am I supposed to... What do I talk about? I don't know. Okay. Oh, yes, I came up with a quick kill for this boss a couple of years ago. Before that, the quick kill was kind of just RNG. But now we're going to try and actually get it and hope I've actually bound the button to the right button. Okay, we're going to whip the snake in the head there. Going to whip it again. And then we're going to jump it early. And... so we have a chance to whip whichever side... Ah! No, you can't just not get the quick... I'm trying to talk about getting the quick... Wait, why did I just take damage? Oh, no. No! Do you ever just, like, do a speedrun and just kind of just want to lie down in the middle of it? Can I do that? Lamb you play? No? Okay, so, yeah, but what I meant to do there is I meant to, like, guess which way the snake comes up for the third time, whip him, and then immediately item crash, and that should quick kill the snake. Evidently something went wrong there. I'm assuming the part of the process involving me was what went wrong, but we can't guarantee these things, you know. Let's not get bogged down with who made the mistake. So now we have some skeleton RNG. There's 3 skeletons. They could... I need you. I don't need... Oh! What? Okay, so... That's not happened before. But it's a learning experience. I don't know how I got hit by the fireball, and then I somehow got delayed enough to fall into a hole. That's perplexing. But... Again, sometimes it's adversity that builds character. which is probably why I've got so much character. Right, we're gonna just whip the fireballs. So the fireballs there are all a bit random. The sort of perfectly horizontal fireballs there tend to be the most annoying. Now we're going to whip before landing on this boat, which allows us to walk and push the boat forward a little bit, which is kind of nice. You can't skip the boat ride as Richter. I have tried. You can with Maria. Unfortunately, you can kind of glitch up the graphics as Richter if you like item crash just at the right time, but you can't quite skip the boat ride, unfortunately, and walk on water. But we are going to whip the fisherman here. Now, there is a safe spot you can stand in that will avoid all damage, I think, with like 100% certainty. But in like 5 years, I've not bothered learning that, mainly because I'm lazy, and also because I like whipping the fish. You know, they're just going about their dance routine, you know, practicing underwater, you know, wonderful dancing, and then I'm like, no, I will whip all of the fish dancing. Also, yeah, it's just more interesting than just standing there for like 20 seconds. Sometimes you can get dangerously close, like if you get knockback here, like we can just crouch just to quickly avoid knockback. Yeah, that's level 2. There's not much, we don't have to do a boss, fortunately. Now level 3. We got some RNG. Okay, I decided to turn around. You can have some awkward mudman spawns there, but nothing too bad on this occasion. We're going to mostly ignore the gravestone. I'm also going to miss some backflips for some reason. So we are going to like stand here, and then we're going to like just walk, and when the cheekbone of this guy gets to that bridge, I do that. I've tried getting a bit of the rust off, but it's been a little while, and the rust is still there. It's oxidized, and things are, you know, falling apart. But that's okay, because we're going to go to the door of jolliness. We're going to backflip in front of a gravekeeper now, so he'll jump over us, which is quite nice as we go through this wonderful skeletal dinosaur. Who is now decoration for this lovely graveyard. We're going to go up here. I'm going to go this... Could you stop? Okay, that's one thing about this section, is it will ruin your day if they fireball you. So we're going to try and save a bit of time by doing that. That didn't really save any time because of how long the setup took, but that boosts you into the door instead of away from it, like what normally happens if you fall down the hole. So now we have my favourite boss, who definitely doesn't cause me issues, Dogever. We're going to whip him and throw some axes at him. Hope he doesn't do the fire attack, because that's when things get a bit spooky. But this is... that's not too bad. I mean, he does the fire attack, but... And I then just stood in a lake. No! Yeah, that's why we don't like the fire, because that happens. Okay. This is far dicier than it should be. But that's okay. Dogever is dead, and it wasn't even close. There was no reason to even be slightly worried during that entire process. I'm going to grab the orb and move on to alternate level 4. So this was alternate stage 3. We're going through all the alternate stages since they're all a little bit quicker. But now we're going through starting 4. There's quite a few backflips we have to do on this first screen here. I added a few more as well because it was slightly faster, so thanks AgentWyvern for doing that. Let's see if sometimes I fall in the water here and I look a bit silly. But that's okay. Let's try and avoid that. We're gonna try and go under the frog since they will consistently behave the same. Or in that case we go over the frog. And hey, I didn't fall in the water. Sneeze? Sneeze? No? Make a decision, nose! Are you sneezing or are you not? Okay, the nose doesn't know. But that's okay. That's... That's the scientific descriptor for what's going on right now. So yeah, these skeletons are... What are you doing? I have never... Why? I'd love to explain that. I don't really know. I faced the frog and then the frog decided to lick me, and I don't really know what happened after that. So that's... Yeah, okay. But usually it's just the skeleton. The frogs usually behave the same way every time. It's the skeletons that can spawn between like 1 and 5 of them. I think you sometimes can get no skeletons, but it's extraordinarily rare. Now here we ideally want Fleemans. We ideally want Fleemans to spawn on the left because we can then just backflip away from them. Ideally we want Fleeman to spawn on the left. The left of the screen, mate! Yeah, come on now. Yeah, the RNG in this game can be a little bit upsetting at times. It can make you want to emit very loud, angry noises, but that's okay. I'm going to get some meat here, though, because my god, do we need it. Before we go... Now, Dullahan is actually is a nice rare instance of a boss being fully manipulatable. Will I actually get the minute right? Based on my current track record today, I'm gonna err on the side of no. But let's give it a go. You never know. Oh no, I missed a jump. Oh god. Oh well, maybe this might work. Okay, this kind of worked, sort of, in a weird sort of way. Yeah, so we now have the Bible, by the way, which is like the strongest weapon in the game for Richter. It's well, other than maybe the key, but that's a separate thing. Yeah, the Bible's very good. It kind of just covers so much area, does a lot of damage, is useful for a bunch of situations. And if you get hit by the head there, it slows you down, it curses you, which makes your sub-weapon travel slower, which actually makes it do more damage. So it's supposed to be like a negative, but it actually becomes a positive. Now we have the level of ultimate concern that makes Wyvern cry on many occasions. This is the most reset-heavy level in the game. There is so much RNG on this level, and it's where most speedruns go to die in terms of PB attempts. Mainly because of the troll sword coming up in a couple screens here. I was meant to throw a Bible there to get rid of the enemies before we reach the door, because the door actually won't open in this game until... well, not until I make funny noises, but no, until the enemy's death animations finish. So here we have Troll Sword, and he can do that. He can come down instantly, or he could just kind of wander around for half an hour. Now that wasn't actually too bad by Troll Sword standards. I've seen him stay up there for 20-30 seconds, which obviously is not too fun in a PB attempt. But that wasn't too bad, you know. Maybe Rondo of Blood is turning over a new leaf, and we will have much good RNG from here on out. So now, 2 Bibles and a couple whips, and this painting is gone. You can actually kill that painting after. So if that painting like grabs you, it's a one-shot death. It like eats you, but you can actually kill the painting while you're being eaten, and it drops you out, which is kind of cool. Which is actually faster well, not faster, but it saves you some hearts if you need it, but I'd rather not risk dying. Now we're just going to do some backflips on these green guards and hope the Fleeman Rider RNG is not too horrific. So far it doesn't seem to be. Actually, this is pretty nice Fleeman RNG. Yeah, we got both of them. And we got... Okay. Oh. And we made the backflip across the gap there. And now we probably have the hardest boss in the game, who is Death, and he's a bit mean. He throws a few scythes around, he has no concern for any sort of health and safety regulations. Oop, let's whip that. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah, that's right. And he's very hard to deal with. There's no real amazing speedrun strat for this guy, other than like a little bit for phase 2. It's basically just don't get hit and hit him. You can kind of get double hits if you hit him towards the top and then get multiple whips in. You can also keep him trapped below the mast, which will also help stop scythes spawning as well, but that's not always... That's a bit rude, game. Generally, the scythes will spawn to wherever you stood last. Usually. Or sometimes they'll just go off in a completely random direction like that. Oh, come on! That was between a rock and a hard place, and neither place was a nice place. Okay, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? There was nothing I could do, I was in the air! That can happen. That is known to be a thing that may indeed happen on occasion. But that's okay. That was some not fun scythe RNG, is what I'm going to tell myself to make myself feel better. This is fine. So Death, please come back. We're just going to do this again, but a bit properly this time. So we're going to whip him, and this time we're going to avoid getting hits, which I think would be a better strategy than what I have been doing. We'll see if that pans out a little better. Okay, that could have probably been a double hit there. Maybe. Where are your scythes now, Death? Oh, okay, so one thing I wouldn't recommend... Oh, there's a double hit. Is whipping in the wrong direction. That's not helpful, generally. So there we go. Much better. Now, he does this, like, intermittent phase where he throws some skulls at you. You just dodge them and he'll stop. If you get hit, he'll do another round of them. Then phase 2 has an interesting strat, which I'm gonna pretend like I fully remember, but... Oh, I don't have the Bible anymore. Okay, so... Yeah. Another top tip, Wyvern's top tip, is don't forget that you've now lost a sub-weapon. So we're just going to kind of bait the scythe out and we're just going to whip him a little bit. You know. Or we're just going to tank some damage and then just whip him again. And then he chops his own head off, you know. Bit unfortunate. It happens. And then... Grab the orb. And that's the most RNG level in the game over with. Without any catastrophes indeed. I'm gonna sneeze. So I've been like destroying this room today, trying to clear everything out of it. And there's lots of dust everywhere now, and the dust, me and dust, we don't get on. It does not nice things to me. But that's okay, because now we have anime break time, where we have a nice long anime cutscene where we can sit back, relax, and awkwardly wave some pom-poms. Gotta be careful. I find that you don't want to wave these pom-poms too much. I imported these from America because they're like really good quality pom-poms, but my god are they loud. Like, I couldn't tell you if a rocket's taking off or someone's waving pom-poms anymore. I can't tell the difference. It's similar sounding effects. Oh, hang on, sorry. I'm supposed to be talking about the intense anime cutscene, aren't I? Yeah, Annette's not happy. Dracula has a long arm. And then, you know, Shaft arrives to tell Dracula Richter's messing up his castle again. And, you know, the insurance won't pay out on his castle for another 100 years. These pom-poms do have handles, but they're like buried deep within the core of the pom-pom. I wonder how pom-poms are made actually. How do you like get all this in there and make it all like come out like that? I want to look in, but it's like I can't see into it. It's like every angle is covered in the pom-pom. It's like when, you know, you can't. It's like a singularity of like a black hole. Nothing escapes the pom-pom. So is the cutscene? This is the thing with this cutscene. It goes on a bit long, and so I start looking at pom-poms and wandering on pom-pom philosophy. Right, is there a game to play here? Save me, Richter. So I was going to say we're on our way, but then I remembered that this is any percent and we don't save anyone. They all die. So that's a bit unfortunate for Annette, but it does save us some time. Oh, stage 6. The good thing about stage 6 is we can now get the Bible back, since it is hiding in this wall all the way over here. Please, may I have the Bible? No. Thank you very much. Woo. We get some cheeky big hearts as well. So this is going to be a boss rush of some Castlevania 1 bosses, and hopefully we'll mess it up. Usually this should go mostly okay, as long as you kind of remember the general idea of what to do. We got a rendition of Poison Mind here. Scooby Dooby Dooby. Oh, I threw the Bible too early. Okay, so that's not good. Oh, that is actually sensationally not good. How did... Okay, so if I was to rate that on a scale of 1 to 10 on, oh my god, why have you done this? I'd rate that at least an 8 or a 9. That was not ideal. No. Okay, something's gone a bit wrong here. I'm gonna blame my brain for that one. No, oh god. Okay, so Medusa's dead. Medusa didn't quite die as one would have expected there. Like, I forgot to throw a Bible or two. I got hit a few times, but let's let bygones be bygones, and let's whip the mummy, because the mummy will give us some meat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! Oh, okay, it's fine. No, it's not fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We made it. We made it. Okay. This is a little. Oh god, this is dicier than it should be. That's okay because Frankenstein has a very fashionable coat, and that makes me happier in life. There's something about seeing a very fashionable coat that just puts a smile on your face. Okay, we whipped him in midair. Sorry, Frankenstein. Goodbye, son. No, not the coat! I can deal with the loss of Frankenstein, but not losing such a fashionable garment! And then we have Shaft. Now, if you are playing on the PS4 version, then you're lucky, because Shaft, for some reason on that version, has like half the amount of health. 16 hits instead of 31 hits. But we're on the original version of the game, though, and I've mistimed that already. That's brilliant. So that means he takes a lot more hits. I'm missing a lot of whips here, which is not ideal, but we're not getting hit, though. And that's a check. What was I supposed to... Mate, that's a problem. So he's going to do that, and then I'm just going to do backflip over them, because... No, don't jump on the thing. Just whip the... No, I can't get there quick enough, mate. No, stop running. Yeah, you whip him. You whip him a few times, and he dies, and... It's like any boss in a Castlevania game. You just whip them a bit and then they die, and then you move on with your life. That's the explanation. Right, okay. We're gonna grab the orb and we're moving on. Right, okay. Right, I can salvage this. This can still be... Look, we're only 19 minutes into the run, which... Ignore the fact that I started 2 minutes late, which I think 19 minutes is still really bad anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Look, that's fine. Look, we've got a bridge here, and the bridge has bats with swords. Look at the nice bat. Where's the sword? They're not carrying swords. Well, okay, I'm not complaining because the bats with swords are actually scary, but where are they? I can't just talk about bats with swords and then they don't show up. No one's gonna believe me. Where are you? Oh, they're just wait, I see one. I see one. Oh, no, not there. No, I take it back. I don't want to see them. Okay, and another great thing is if you kill the bat, even with the rosary, it still drops the sword on you, so you can still get hit afterwards. No, wait, I didn't mean that. Oh god, oh no. Okay, so we're just going to climb up this tower. We're going to throw that just to clear some of the bones. We're going to climb up here. We're going to come up here. We're going to go there. We're going to grab that heart, and we're going to be happy. We're going to come down here. So we have something called gear skip. And now this is a very technical trick where we just walk here and we hope for the best. Whee! Third try there. We're going to get some meat. Yeah, still to this day, no idea how gear skip works. It just kind of does. It's what I like to call a vibes trick. It doesn't really work if you want it to work. It just works if it kind of wants to, you know? It's all about having positive energy. Okay, so I'm going to do water skull. Wait, no, you can't! Okay, you can't do... I was going to say you can't do that, but he very much could do that. That's a problem. But okay, so I basically just took a hit there for no discernible benefit. Fantastic. But it's okay, we've got the hardest backflip in the game coming up that might be frame perfect if I remember rightly. So we're going to just throw that, we're going to take that boost. Okay, see, well, we're going to get the setup right at least, but this backflip is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I'm in danger. Ah. Okay. It's okay, now we can try it a couple more times. No, come on, Wyvern. I got it first try and practice multiple times. Come on. There we go. We're going to jump onto the magical pendulum. How do you say pendulum? Pendulum. Well, I've never struggled with this word in my entire... Pendulum. Pendulum? Why does that sound wrong? Pendulum. Pendulum? Penguin. No. Pendulum. Penguin? Pendulum? Why can it... Why? Pendulum. Pendulum. Yeah, pendulum. Pendulum. Right. What was I don't know what I was talking about. Why am I saying pendulum? Right, so we're going to throw this... We're going to try and play some table tennis now. Who likes table tennis? I do! So we're going to whip the shaft, and then we're going to whip him again, and then we're going to whip him again, and again. And do you know what? I think I'm going to whip him. Then we're going to whip him, and then I might whip him, actually. Then I'm going to whip him. Maybe... No! Okay, so that's what happens when you're at the table tennis table, and someone gets hit by the bat. And the referee comes over, someone gets disqualified, the police are called, and the table tennis tournament's ruined. But now Shaft's ghost is dead, and I've had fire spit on me by an undead wyvern. And all is right with the world. Okay. But I'm going to grab the orb. And then we move on to the Vampire Man. The big Daddy Dracula himself. And do you know what we're going to do? We're going to whip him. Yep, I jumped onto the stairs correctly there. I did jump off the staircase to my death on world record pace once. That was fun. I really recommend that. It's great for the soul. So if he spawns, Dracula spawns on the left here, we're going to have to jump and throw the Bible. If he spawns on the right, then we can just do a standing throw like this. Oh, I mistimed it, so that's a problem. So ideally you want a 4 cycle here. Okay, that was good though. We can still save the 4 cycle if everything else is perfect. Why are you facing that way? Okay, that's fine. I think we're fine. I think we're probably fine. And if we're not, then I shall blame Sir Isaac Newton for inventing gravity. Right, we're going to now throw some Bibles at Cookie Monster here. He's going to jump at us, which I think is a little bit unnecessary, but he's going to do it anyway. Now, ideally, you want him on the left side of you, because that's when he just kind of stays in place and starts shooting fireballs at you, and then you get loads of damage in. Or you just take the fireball into the shins, and then you get no damage in. That's exquisite as well. And he's dead! Okay, that was Rondo of Blood. I don't really know if I explained the game, or the speedrun. I don't know. But I hit some buttons on the controller, and I said some words in something resembling a vaguely coherent sentence. So that's Rondo. We get another little cutscene now. But oh my god, 24... Am I over? I don't know, because yeah, okay. Thank you for having me, Christmas, as Dracula laments on his defeat. It's like, oh no, not again. How could have I ever predicted this despite dying to like 10 Belmonts before him? Yeah, thank you everyone. You're all amazing. Me for the GGs. Thank you for helping Christmas. Christmas is amazing. You're all doing super jolliness. I shall give you a farewell wave of the pom-poms. Do you know what? We'll have some loud, heavy metal pom-poms. We can... Do we cut? I'm just gonna... I'll keep awkwardly waving the pom-poms until... I don't have headphones on, so I have no idea. Actually, I should put the headphones on so I can... Oh, God. This is actually a good workout. I can feel this in my, like, forearms. Oh, my God. Why did I pay for a gym membership? This is better. Get rid of this. Oh god, I just nearly knocked something over. Thank you for supporting Canada-a-Thon. Or Canada-a-Thon. 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 Oh, Wyvern's just on the floor. The floor's a nice place. I might have hurt my back, so I might not be leaving the floor. I mean, Wyvern might not be leaving the floor because Wyvern is not the same person. Wait! Has the goal been reached? Grom! Yes! Yes! Well done, everyone! I'm going to get off the floor to celebrate. Oh. Am I standing? Why am I? Hello? Hello, yes! We need Rondo celebratory victory music, go. Oh god, I've just knocked. Oh no, I've just knocked paint all over the floor. Oh, go. Poppy cock to the max. Oh, it's all on the.
Thanks again to Wyvern for that jolly amazing set of runs, and fucking thank you everybody for donating. I don't know what to say. I'm in shock that it was so quick. Thank you, Grom, for all the extra donos. I really appreciate that. The meeting done would get wired. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you again. I'm gonna set up for the next run, which is Bomberman Fantasy Race. I've actually never heard of this game. Oh, finally, we can shout out Wyvern properly. Thank you for the raid, Wyvern. I appreciate that. GG's. You did very well. I enjoyed the commentary, of course. As always, you're always a pleasure to watch. Alright guys, I'm gonna be back and then we'll boot up with some Bomberman.